what kind of roles when I start my career, right? Till what point in my career does it make sense to talk about up education? Upskilling, I get it. It's even today I need to upskill myself. You need to upskill yourself. But at what point in time, till what point in time does up education still make sense?
Maybe for the first 10 years.
Okay.
10 to 12 years, 15 years, when it could be important. When somebody starts in an organization as a graduate engineer, right? And has an aspiration to grow in the organization or in the industry. And if one wants to really grow from being a technical engineer to a project manager,
correct,
or to an architect, or to a business manager, one may have to pursue MBA, for example.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
So that's important for somebody who is at the beginning, at the initial years of his career. And beyond that, once you kind of get past about 10, 15 years in your career, you are at mid-level.
Yeah.
Up education may not be that relevant at that point in time, but continuous skilling is important.
I get that.
That's how I would put it.
So even for example, if I'm a technical postgraduate, right?
Yeah.
So I've done, let's say, my MTech or something. You're still saying maybe an MBA is useful if I want to become or grow in the managerial dimension?
Yes. If somebody is in the technical field and wants to grow, as you grow in your career, your skills need to be more broad.
Correct. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
At the initial phase of your career, you probably are in a particular domain or segment. But as you grow, your career has to become more broad. The breadth of knowledge is important. So that's why if somebody starts a career as a graduate engineer, may have to also look at picking up MBA, for example, or maybe some certifications in project management.
Okay.
For example. And so it's important, depending on where somebody starts the journey, and as one wants to grow, depending on the aspirations. If somebody wants to continue in the same domain and wants to grow as a subject matter expert, so one may continue to build more qualifications in the domain.
So that's when you become a PhD or something like that.
Correct.
Yeah? So if you want to become a subject matter expert, go into the depth of this.
Yes.
But I heard you say something interesting. You said, for example, a project management certification is to me, is that skilling, or is that again up education in your mind?
I think probably somewhere in between is what I would say, because it is a qualification. Project management is a formal qualification.
Okay.
And you get certified by a professional body. So in that sense, it is up education, but it may not be as long term as an MBA program or as an engineering program.
Correct.